So the question is, um, what is it that makes Islam different than all other religion? Well, let me tell you this. Now, Islam, besides speaking of good things, it shows you a way how to implement those good things in your life. Now, all religions basically speaks about good things. Christianity says do not rob. Buddhism says that. Judaism says that, and Islam says that. All religion speaks about brotherhood. Christianity says that. Buddhism, Judaism, Islam, and all other religions almost the same thing. So, what is it that makes Islam different than all other religions? Well, Islam, besides speaking about the good things, it shows you a way how to implement, how to reach that state of implementing these good things in your life. I'm gonna give you an example of that. Now, um, for example, brotherhood. Um, what Islam does is we pray 5 times. As a Muslim, I pray 5 times a day in a masjid, all together in one row. Muslim, black and white, rich and poor, old and young, all of them in one line. This shows unity. This shows brotherhood. There's no differentiation between um, levels or things like that in Islam. Uh, for example, um, but molesting a woman, raping a woman, all religion says that's not good. Well, Islam helps you reach that state in which you will not rape a woman. For example, God speaks about the hijab, which is hijab in Arabic language means something that covers you from something else. Like cover. Well, God speaks about the hijab for the man first before the woman. Yeah, don't be astonished. God says in chapter An-Nur, in chapter one chapter in the Holy Quran called An-Nur, told to the believing man to cover, to lower his gaze, and God is his modesty. After that, he says, tell to a believing woman to cover her face and cover her beauty and lower her gaze, and God is her modesty. Now, God speaks about the hijab for the man. After that, he speaks about hijab for the woman. Now, if this strategy was implemented, that a man covering, lowering his gaze, and a woman also lower her gaze, not look to what will motivate her or him on a woman to molest her, like covering her beauty, and a man is lowering his gaze. So, do you think the rate of uh, raping a woman will increase or decrease? Of course, it will decrease. You are implementing strategies, laws that helps you not reach to that state. For example, robbing. Robbing is not good. Nobody wants to be robbed, right? Now, let me tell you that Islam helps you to reach that state in which you will not rob. Now, let me tell you something about Islam. Islam says, chop a hand of a thief. Oh, some people will say, chopping a hand of a thief? Wow, Islam is a barbaric religion, is a ruthless law to in this 21st century, robbing or cutting or chopping a hand of a thief. This is not an acceptable law. Well, let me tell you this. Now, Islam actually, before implementing this, he says we have a system called zakah. Zakah, what does zakah mean? That is a rich person, he or she, for the saving of more than the sub level of gold. Um, when the gold reaches 85 grams annually, he or she should pay 1.5 of her excess or his excess wealth to charity. Now, after that, if everybody pays this excess wealth to charity, 1.5 to charity, do you think that there will be something called poverty? I don't think so. Now, after that, if someone think of stealing or robbing, he or she should get a punishment as which is chopping a hand. Do you think the rate of robbing will increase or decrease? Well, I think it will decrease. You are implementing laws, and the result, the outcomes will be very clear to you that that you are implementing rational, logical laws to help the society eradicate a problem. All right. Uh, this makes Islam different than all other religion. Actually, many laws in Islam, uh, some people might not understand the the point of its being established like that. Well, let me tell you, there is something behind what God says in the Quran, or what God established as a legislation to control, manipulate human activities, and help them reach the state of harmony, of peace together. This makes Islam different than all other religion. Do you have any other point? Share it with me, please. Thank you.